Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of Champions of the Gods.
Welcome back to
Joshua
episode
Saders.
2
We are
of
Inroads Productions.
Welcome.
And we have a couple of quick announcements to start off with before we get going today. As you may notice, we do have one person missing. Our Minotaur fighter, Kiranar, is not quite here today. He may be joining us later, so like midstream, he might just pop in. I have been given authority to play as him a little bit if we need to today. I'm terribly sorry. I've been working on the voice all day. I can't get it. So I'm not going to do his voice because it would just be awful if I tried. But hopefully Joe will be able to join us before we're done this evening. Second, we also have Humblewood this week on Thursday. If you like what we do and if you like small furry woodland creatures that are fighting fire bats and green slimes and things, check out Humblewood at 7 o'clock on Thursday nights. Anyone else? Any other announcements that we need to make?
I don't think so.
No? All right, well, we'll go ahead and jump in with a quick recap for those of you who may not have been with us during the first episode. We are in Theros. We are running an epic level campaign. We have a group of 5 level 14 champions of various gods of Theros that started in the polis of Meletis on the 5th day of the month, of the 5th month, that is dedicated to Iroas, the god of victory. And it was the last day of the Festival of the Faithful, which is a festival to honor all of the gods of Theros, and it culminated in the Challenge of the Gods, an all-out, no-holds-barred melee between our 5 champions to see who could come out on top. There was some smiting, there was some illusionary magic, there was some very fast centaur running, there was some dust of disappearance, there were some traps that attempted to happen. And it ended with our illusionary wizard, Damaskinos, reversing gravity, throwing the party flying 100 feet up into the air, and then conjuring an illusionary fan, making it real, and blowing them out of the arena, thereby disqualifying them and winning. Damaskinos was granted the audience with the Oracle to ask his 3 questions to Phaenax. And at the end of the 3rd question, Damaskinos found the Oracle floating in the air, eyes opaqued over, and had a dire warning for everyone that there was some kind of force that was coming to unmake Theros. The party talked with the leader of the 12, Parasophia, and the Oracle, and asked that the only person who would know what is coming and how to defeat it would be the Oracle of Medomai in the Temple of Nykthos, high in the Ornead Mountains. And they asked that in the morning, after the feast was over and the revelry to be had and everyone was rested, that the champions go to the temple, seek out the Oracle, and find out what is coming and how to defeat it. So that's pretty much where we left off. We're still in the arena, and all of the servants of the 12, the Oracle is going to start leading you all out of the arena down underneath, where they will take you to your individual rooms, where you can clean up, you can heal up, you can rest, you can prepare for the feast that's going to be later on this evening.
So we're back at the inn, you said? Where are we?
You are underneath the arena in Meletis. It's kind of like they've given you rooms to stay in. They've given you a place to rest. There is a giant common area that has a huge banquet table set up for a giant feast, a party.
Oh. I'm gonna try and go eat then.
There are all manners of various roasted meats and fresh fruits, jars of wine, ale, There's a couple of satyrs prancing around playing on pan flutes and fiddles.
I'm just gonna walk up, not take too much food, just enough. Little bit of meat, any other veggies or anything that are there. And then just look around and see kind of who's in here, see if, you know, see if I notice anybody that might be of interest to me.
Okay. For me.
Sorry.
Okay. There are quite a few people in here. It's a pretty busy place. You do notice the clear distinction between the garb, the dress of the people who work here, and the people who are probably higher up. It looks like all of the people that are sitting and eating, besides your fellow other 4 champions, are probably members of the elite class. You do recognize all members of the 12. You see Parasophia, who is sitting at a table by himself talking to the oracle. The other 12 are kind of sitting at like a head table. So there's like the other 11 that are kind of sitting, presiding, drinking wine, discussing. People seem to be having a general good time, but it's kind of this mix of feelings between celebration and kind of this sense of something more ominous kind of lurking over the hall.
I'll go walk over to the other 4. So I guess we're gonna hang out for a bit, huh?
I suppose.
Do you have something? No? Oh. I'll look over at Bruce. And I'll well, I guess he's much taller than me anyway. So I'll tap him on the leg, his little friggin' horse leg. So that was a pretty good fight. How'd you get it so I couldn't run away from you?
I don't like to let people get away. A lot of training.
Never seen that before. That was an interesting one.
I'm very fast. The fastest in all of Theros, I would dare say. Let me tell you. Once you're in my grasp, none can escape.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That impressed me, and that's the only reason I didn't kill you.
Well, I could have killed you much sooner, but I was playing for the crowd.
Wait, this was to the death? No one told me that.
I didn't know either until he tried to kill me and said,
You're going to kill us all. Is that what it does?
Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, you're all on the list.
Kiranar starts kind of laughing a little bit. He goes, "You could certainly try, little one, but you'd have to do much more to kill me and Bucephalus here."
I'll smirk at them. Shall I get you all drinks? Would you enjoy a few drinks with me?
First, I'd like to know what list you're speaking of.
A friends list. Only people I respect are on that list.
Let's see.
No, drinks. Now, can I wave to like a barkeep or whoever's servants or
there's
anything?
There's definitely servers like kind of bustling around.
I'll wave over a couple, see if we can get some drinks, and then if they can bring us food, that would be great. More food would be awesome.
Yeah, two different servants come over. One has a cask of wine. One has like a pitcher of ale, and just kind of asks who would like anything to drink.
Wine over here, please.
Wine.
Pass. I owe none of you anything.
I'll have some wine, please.
They kind of pour out a younger girl kind of looks at Tehol. She goes, if you are abstaining from alcohol, we do have some pomegranate juice, I believe.
I'd also like to abstain from this conversation.
She turns around and walks away.
Wow. That was unnecessary. But okay. So now that we have to leave and be together, I guess maybe we can get to know each other. Why don't you guys tell me something? Maybe one of your something you're good at.
How about you go first, young small one?
I'm real
go first.
sneaky.
And a champion of Mogus, too, as they said.
Ah, yes. Pat my chest.
Kirinar looks at Bucephalus and says, we'll keep our eye on you. Don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Which
You
might
can
be
throw him very far.
50, 60 feet.
That's probably a good idea, to be honest with you. But no matter, everyone who is on the list eventually gets their party.
You throw
I'll start eating.
Throw a party for everyone on your friends list, eh?
Yes, yes. Now coming to the right side. Our side. Continue to eat. We leave in the morning.
You are very strange. Even stranger than the witch over there with the rat.
There's nothing to be not sure why you'd say I'm strange, but okay. I mean,
Because typically, satyrs like yourselves are more like those ones over there. Imbibing in excess and living decadent lives while being strange, doing their, living with their pan flutes and playing little tricks. But you seem a lot more conniving than the average satyr.
no. Not me. I'm just doing my job, man.
What job is that?
To make Mogus happy, of course. I mean, come on. We're all doing the same job, just for different people.
It strikes me that Mogus would be most happy if something destroyed the police. Is this not
Destroyed
correct?
the what? I apologize.
Destroyed Theros.
No, I mean, he certainly wouldn't want that. I mean, I'm sure
I
he'd
thought
be the
that
one
was
that would want
exactly
it.
what he wanted. No?
Yeah, but he wants to do it. Doesn't want somebody else doing it. No?
Unless that someone else works for him, eh?
Maybe.
Well, if Iroas has anything to say about it, that'll never happen. So you can keep as many lists as you want, young horned one.
I'll keep eating.
He looks back over at Damaskinos and he says, you, old human man, that was quite the trick that you played back in that arena.
Thank you. I was quite proud of it, actually. One of my better works.
I do respect you for the win, but I must ask, is that all you have up your sleeve, or more tricks? Or can you actually fight?
I have my ways. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, he can fight.
I
He
can't,
certainly can.
I can't approve of running away from combat, but I do have to give you
Run away!
my
Not
respect
only
for
there.
winning.
No one ever said we had to fight.
That is true. That is true.
A battle without fighting is not worth having, right, Bucephalus?
That is true.
And he goes over and he just grabs like a big chunk of meat, big jug of ale, and just starts munching down.
Yes.
Would anybody like more to drink? Tehil, if I find you some water, maybe would that
Pass.
work? Okay. Anyone else? No.
I'm good with what I have, thank you.
Damaskinos?
What do you like to? What is your favorite thing to eat?
Me?
I'm trying to get to know you. What is your favorite thing to eat?
I don't really care for much. As long as it keeps me going. Bread, meat, sometimes. Didn't have much, so don't need much.
Interesting. Satyr does not delight in the joys of food. What about
Nah,
music? You enjoy music.
I do. Very much. The music here is very soothing. Start dancing a little bit with the music.
At this point, you all notice the Oracle stands up from her table where she's sitting with Parasophia, and she starts coming over your way. She gets to your table. She doesn't quite sit, but she looks at you and she says, "Champions, a word, a moment of your time before the night is over and we all retire to our own fates."
Of course, please.
I feel the journey I'm sending you on is one of great danger, and I don't know how well you will be received once you get to Nykthos. No one has even seen the Oracle in over 300 years. I don't know what type of mood he will be in when you find him. I just urge you to take care and caution, and use the gifts that the gods have given you in order to survive.
I think we can do that.
What do you recommend for passage to Nykthos?
Well, if you trust in your skills, a direct path will be the fastest. It will take you approximately 4 days. You will have to cross the plains of the Lagona and the ferries. She kind of looks over at Bucephalus. As you know, could possibly be dangerous. And if you must pass through the Cataclyn Mountains, they have their own dangers as well. If you would like a more safe route, you could head up north to the One-Eyed Pass or west to the Cypress Gates to pass through the mountains safely, but I cannot guarantee you safe passage through those gates either. Either way, it probably will be a perilous journey.
So our choices are a long journey with perils and danger and excitement, shall be something for the memoirs, or an even longer journey. Correct?
Yes, the latter might be a little less adventurous for those of you who do not wish to fight. But again, I cannot guarantee that.
But what stories will be told if we don't fight?
Well, if all goes as planned, there will be much fighting ahead, and there will be many stories written about you.
Seems to me that the greatest victory is when you do not have to fight, but perhaps I am wrong about that.
Well, it depends, of course.
If you
To
can
me that
convince
you would-
whatever comes for Theros to leave peacefully, it would be a great feat indeed.
You have anything else that might help us with this journey?
Just my prayers for a safe return.
Is she standing right next to me?
She's
Oh,
standing
boy.
at like the head of your table.
Yeah, but is it close to me or? I don't know
I'd
if
say
we...
you're within 5 feet of her.
I'm gonna just reach out and see if I can just grab her hand.
She instinctively pulls away. She's not used to being touched, especially by people she doesn't know.
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted to let you know that we'll do our best.
Well, you wouldn't be champions of the gods if you didn't.
I'll remember her face.
And she says, well, I am going back to my home to talk with Clothis and to pray. I suggest you all do not make too much of the revelry. Get some sleep. You have a long journey ahead of you. Good luck, heroes. And she leaves.
Let's sit in silence. While I eat.
Teo, have you ever heard of the Ithrian obols?
Well, looks like he doesn't want to talk either. He's not very nice.
I cannot tell if he does not want to talk or if he is not there.
It is possible he's gone back to his room.
He's even sneakier than I am if he got out of here like that.
So, what is the plan? When do we leave?
Leave in the morning?
That's fine with me. Do you guys have mounts or any other way of travel? Or will I be going extra slow the entire time?
I have a mountain.
I have a donkey that I ride on.
Are there mounts available in the city?
Yes.
What kind? Like war
there'd be
horses?
war horses. Well, maybe not war horses. Definitely riding horses. Beasts of burden. This is also one of the places in Theros that ships can be hired. I mean, there's no direct water route anywhere close to Nykthos, but for future reference, it is a port city. So if you needed to travel anywhere on the seas, you could hire a boat or ferry a passage on a boat here.
When it comes to... Now this is Eric speaking right now. When it comes to water travel, this isn't some weird, like, it flows north of river, right? The Data River that flows south into the Miletus Harbor, right?
Yes. Starts up in the mountains and flows south into the Miletus Harbor. Yes.
I've seen weirder things happen, so I thought I'd ask. So, what would a Minotaur use as a mount in Theros?
Dead horse.
Yeah, probably like a Clydesdale, a larger horse. Could even be like a bull. I mean, because technically the quote-unquote civilized Minotaurs are smaller in stature. They are medium-sized creatures.
Right.
Now, not to be rude, but you have a mount that you ride on?
Are you asking if I could ride a horse?
Absolutely, yes.
I could, but I would not.
That needs to be something that's drawn. That needs to be some artwork right there.
Oh, I'll do it right now, and I'll cast Minor Illusion on the table, and it's a crudely drawn like cartoon of a centaur riding a horse.
Isn't that just... Aren't you just making love to that horse?
Is that not what you meant?
Well, look at them both.
Is that not the same thing?
I do not shame your customs. Do not shame mine.
I simply was asking.
No offense meant, but did you not just say you rode a goat? And the Minotaur rides a bull?
No, a donkey. A donkey.
Horrifying.
A
That's
goat
disgusting.
would be.
That's disgusting.
A goat would be a little too much. I'm just simply asking. I wasn't trying to offend you.
I am not offended. This is okay. Now, to answer your question seriously, no, I do not ride a mount. I am quite fast enough on my own.
That's what I thought. I saw you run around the arena. Well, I'm going to bed. It was a pleasure speaking with you. We'll meet at dawn.
Yes, that sounds fine.
Now, I'm
Where?
gonna get up. Well, we could meet here.
That's fine. We can do that.
That works.
Let us meet at the gates
The gate. Okay.
with our mounts.
Okay. I accept that. I'm gonna get up, and one more time, just look around, see if there's anybody that I should be, paying attention to tonight.
Like, if there's anyone who looks shady, is that what you're asking me?
No. Just
You
somebody
probably
that
are.
would be somebody I should be visiting tonight to make Mogus happy.
Alright, roll another perception check.
10.
What is he doing? Well, this is awkward. Persephone,
Yes.
what are you expecting us to find
Ah,
on the plains of Lagona?
On the plains, possibly, I think possibly some less educated some less educated centaurs, possibly. Some extended family of mine. We'll just
Oh,
give them a wide berth and leave them alone. Hopefully they leave us the hell alone as well.
you have family there.
You can call it that. I'm very, very liberal with the use of the word family.
But you could get us through, you think?
We could get through regardless. They're no big deal.
I've heard tale of large war bands of your people. We would not be running afoul of any of them?
No.
All right. Well, that's it for me then. I'm going to also retire for the evening.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do before the evening is done?
I'm going to take a short run around the city before I retire.
Okay. Yeah, so you all have rooms that have been prepped for you. They're individual rooms. They have, everything that you would require. There's sleeping quarters. There's a nice little, fireplace kind of set in, blankets, various types of things. There is a servant who kind of lets you know that they will be wandering around. If you need anything during the evening, pop your head out, flag them down. They'll be more than happy to accommodate you if they can. And that they will wanted to meet with Parasophia wanted to meet with you in the morning before you leave, and he will meet you at the gates of the city.
Can I? How long was the poison lasting? How long did it say it was gonna last?
On the
Or is that-
blade,
Yes.
1 minute.
Okay. I'll just sharpen them a little bit before I go to bed.
All right. So you all have a fairly comfortable long rest, sleep in the night. It's not necessarily your home. It's always weird sleeping in a bed that's not yours, but you wake up in the morning feeling fairly refreshed, having all of your spell slots back, any of your abilities, everyone's at full health. If you need to get a mount, there are mounts in the city that someone can easily take you to show you where the mounts are. I think Joe will probably need a mount if you all are mounting, because I don't believe he has one.
I will. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be going to find a mount.
Okay. Carrying capacity 540 pounds. I think a horse can accommodate Joe.
That would be a thick horse.
Oh yeah, 540 pounds. I can definitely accommodate him. So there's a couple of bigger Clydesdale horses. Yeah. So if you guys grab mounts,
Are the
And-
mounts being provided by the city due to the nature of our goal, or do we have to pay for them?
yes, they once they know that you are the champions, they offer you a mount free of charge.
Excellent.
They give you directions towards the city gates. They everyone seems to be wishing you luck. They're very kind of happy feeling, but kind of it's that good luck where they're not quite sure whether they're ever going to actually see you again. Kind of thing.
Oh, can I?
It's like pity mixed with.
Does anyone
well-wishing.
provide us with with any healing potions or anything if they feel like it's that sort of situation, or no?
I mean, you can try and ask. You can go to a local shop and ask if they'll give them
I'm
to
not
you
gonna.
for
I'm not
free.
gonna hold this up like that. It's okay.
Can I, instead of getting a donkey, would it be okay for me to find a pony?
Yes, there are ponies.
Then I will be getting a pony.
Okay.
A very strong pony.
All right. Oh, please name it so that I know what happens when it dies later.
Okay.
Maggie.
It's just because you know how mounts and pets work. Indeed, everyone always forgets about them. They leave them somewhere, and then all of a sudden they oh, it's been 4 days since we've checked on our horse. It's dead.
Therefore, I prefer not to use one, and I'm going to cast Phantom Steed in front of me, and I trace the outline of a horse with my left hand, and in starlight, a quasi-real horse-like figure appears before me.
Nice. And does it keep that starlight appearance?
No, well, it does, but it fades in the sunlight to a dull. It looks semi horse-like. It doesn't.
Okay.
Look like a starry. It doesn't look like a wild mount after
Okay.
that initial casting of it.
And Kiranar rides up on this giant black and brown Clydesdale, this horse that is huge. It's almost as tall as he is standing up. A big beefy horse. And he has kind of this smile on his face. I didn't think they'd have a horse that was big enough to hold me. They've got everything in this city.
Yes, it's very. Militis is a very fine city. I'd love to stay here if I could, but seems our adventure is taking us elsewhere.
So as you all get to the gate, Per Sophia is waiting for you. He pulls out a map of Theros, and he hands you the map, and it has the Temple of Nykthos kind of starred on it. And he says, "Champions, I thank you on behalf of all of the people of Theros for what you are about to embark on. May the gods continue to look down upon you and to bless you, and make it to the shrine. Figure out what it is that's coming, and if there's anything that Meletus can do to continue to help you, the 12 will do the best we can to accommodate you.
We appreciate it. We're on our way.
And he goes back. All right. So how would you guys like to get to Nykthos? Hi, Maggie.
Well, Bucephalus has assured me that Laguna is safe to traverse, so I think that is the best way to go. How about you?
I accept that.
What is our riding order?
I will be first.
I'll be third. Nah, I'll be last.
Okay.
Never
I
mind.
think Kirinar will either be second or like side by side with Bucephalus. They'll be riding together.
I'll just be somewhere in the middle.
I'm not letting this tear get behind me.
Okay. So, let's see. Is it safe to assume we're kind of going in this general direction? Like, are we just doing like a straight shot? Are we going?
Well, what do we know about the that river? What do we know about the river?
The Data River?
The Sperche River.
Let's see. You might know. Give me a history check.
All right.
Okay. You know it is on the other side of the Cypress Gates, which is one of the gates that's held by the population of Setessa, and it's more a fort that's on the west side of the river to keep out things that are over here in the mountains, to keep the city kind of safe. You do know that it empties up into the Skola Vale, which is home to Nylea's favored, the Fae that worship Nylea, and it does cut a path through the Catachan Mountains. But pretty much that's about it.
I'm going to cast the Mage Armor before we leave.
Okay. So going through the plains of Laguna is what you said, correct?
Yes.
All right. Whoa. Here we go. All right. So it's about a couple hours travel, I suppose. 12. You guys are on horse. Are you going at a fairly normal horse speed? Are we going at a super fast speed? Are we trying to like push the horses to their limits?
I'll race Bucephalus over here.
Do not race me.
See how fast he is.
Very well. If you want to engage in a race, we can race.
Damaskinos, how long does Phantom Steed last?
It lasts for 1 hour, but I can recast it in ritual when I need to.
Okay. Let's see.
I assume when everyone else is resting, I'll take a break. The living horses need to rest. Mine does not. So
Right.
I'm taking my illusory summon him.
About every hour.
I love it.
So, Damaskinos, give me an Arcana check, contested by Bucephalus' Constitution check.
How fast are you, Bucephalus, anyway?
I have a walking speed of what? I have a
80 feet.
yeah, a walking speed of 80.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
So if we were going to race, I would say we're gonna race, not just like. But Constitution check. All right.
Yeah, versus an Arcana check from Damaskinos here.
All right. Strange, but okay. 11.
29.
Whoa.
Okay.
So yeah, Bucephalus, when you start racing, you notice this spectral horse is pretty damn quick. I mean, it's not fast enough to outpace you, but it is fast enough to keep up with you.
Actually, Diogenes' speed is 100 feet. And he
Walking?
travels 13 miles an hour. Fast pace. 13 miles an hour is pretty fast.
Yeah, 100 feet. So yeah, it does actually pass you just a little bit.
So are they leaving us all behind?
I mean, you can still
Yeah.
see them, but yeah, because they're only racing for a certain
Oh,
amount of time, I'm assuming.
I'm certainly not gonna rush after them.
Right.
I'm just gonna take my time and let my pony
Okay.
take me as he can.
All right. After a couple of hours of traveling on the Lacona Plains, I need Bucephalus and Kirinar, since you guys are in the lead, to give me some perception checks.
12.
Let me get Kirinar's here. Kirinar's is a 13. Alright. You guys both kind of notice approximately,
What is that thing? That baby.
I don't know, about 60 feet in front of you, a centaur who is like half hiding behind a rock, but it doesn't look like he's actually trying to hide.
Hmm.
But he does see you.
Have we seen him?
Yes.
Hey, one of your kinsmen, Lucy.
Yeah. I suppose.
Are we all together now, or
Yeah.
is he? Do you happen to know him?
Well, as we're moving, I will basically just not even entertain the idea that he was even trying to hide, and I will hail him.
He lifts his arm and hails back, seeing a fellow centaur. He doesn't move from his spot, but you also hear him. He kind of like turns his head, looks back over his shoulder, and lets out a little bit of a whistle.
That never sounds good. Sounds like he's calling somebody.
Maybe it's just how they say hello.
I don't think so. But we can drive by. We can just drive by and hope they're nice.
Yeah. I don't think that's the thing we can do, actually. So I'm gonna... I'm going... Is this like a big rock formation right here? That they're hiding behind?
Like right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to... As on the ground ahead of me, as I'm riding, I'm going to trace one of my tattoos on my arm, and I'm going to cast Silent Image in front of me, and it's just basically like a spiral staircase leading up to nothing in the sky. And basically, I just want to get a better vantage point to see what is going on back there, because I can't see what's going on back there.
Okay.
So it's going to be 15 feet high, and I'm going to, as I approach the first stair, I'm going to slow down my mount, and I'm going to snap my fingers, I'm going to make it real.
Okay.
And then kind of climb up the spiral staircase. So let's see, what do we have over there?
All right. So it gives you a little bit of a bigger perspective, kind of like almost a bird's eye view. You see a centaur, kind of like I said, half hiding behind this rock, half not. It doesn't necessarily look like he's trying to be sneaky. And then you also see about 50 or so feet behind him, 3 more centaurs that are pulling behind them like a cart. It looks like almost like a full-sized wagon that you would expect like passengers to be in, but there's obviously no one driving it because it's being pulled by centaurs.
3 more in the wagon of some kind.
Yeah, they're certainly gonna try and steal from us. I can tell you that right now.
I would call out to the one in Centaur. I'm going to say, what is that in that wagon you have?
Let's see. And you speak Satyr?
Centaur, yes. I speak many languages.
Would that be would that be Sylvan?
A Sylvan, yes.
Yes, I speak Sylvan.
Okay. And you call out to this guy,
The one I can see, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
and you ask him what's in the cart.
What's in the wagon?
He kind of takes like 2 steps out, so he's behind, not behind the rock anymore, and he calls back, "Where's?" Again in Sylvan. "Where's that we bring to Meletus?"
What kind of wares?
Food, weapons, armor, leather goods.
Do I believe the Centaur?
Make an insight check.
17.
I mean, you don't, other than like a short bow, or sorry, a long bow on this guy that you're talking to, you don't see a whole lot of other big weapons, and they do have a large cart that could be filled with a whole bunch of stuff. Also, Damaskinos, give me a history check.
Oh, sure. Pretty good then.
Okay.
Let's see.
There is a long history of the Lagona tribe of centaurs to be peaceful traders that make wares and trade between the 3 polis, between Akros, Meletus, and Sestana.
All right. They say they're traders. I'll yell out.
As I said, they would be no threat.
Are they rocking any like holy symbols or anything that would put them with any certain god?
Let's see. Make an investigation check for me.
Sure. $16.
The other 3 are too far away to see, but this guy up here, the one who's closest to you,
Yeah.
does not appear to have. He's very minimally armored.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a longbow, and that's about all you can really see.
Okay. Well,
As we move, I would like to try to approach this Minotaur. I'm sorry, this Centaur.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have control of your characters. You can move them freely.
Okay, so I would like to just. Can I move? What do I do to move this?
Just click on your little guy and move him. Drag him around.
I'm trying to.
For the what? Foot.
Oh. There we go.
Mhm.
I'd like to just approach. And I would extend my hand in whatever Centaur customary handshake. I would imagine some form of some variant of the Roman handshake.
Yeah, he definitely kind of does the like, goes out to shake your hand. You notice as you guys start approaching them, they kind of approach you. This guy is the one who has the cart attached. As they get a little bit closer, you notice nothing that he's all wearing leathers. He's kind of got an older appearance to him, a little bit of a beard. It's got like a large wooden club. This one here in the middle is definitely kind of decked out, wearing splint mail. Got some heavy weapons on him over here, and this one looks similar to the one that you're talking with. And he kind of comes up and he approaches and he speaks out in common, and he says, "Welcome, travelers. Fair met on the road to Melitus."
You have wares to sell?
We do have some goods if you are interested in purchasing. I mean, most of the time we trade directly with the cities, but far be it from me to refuse good coin.
I am a representative of the Vicati. I can trade with you if you wish.
He says, I am Malo, and this is part of my herd. Our leader, our Coletra, Volin, and he points over to this guy over here. He goes, our scout, Lilo, and our seer, August.
Well met. Well met. You travel far. You are tired. Wish to rest. Share some. Maybe break bread together.
Of course, we have limited rations for ourselves, but if you would like to take a break, to speak, to browse our wares, to talk, we have a little bit of time to spare.
Yes, I think that would be good. What do you say, friends? You wish to browse these fine centaur's wares together?
I'm gonna sit back and I'm just gonna wait.
I'm much more interested in what is back there. We are on a journey to the northeast and wish to know, are there any dangers that you've encountered out there? Any bandits? Anything you've seen that you would be willing to share with us to keep us safe on the road?
And Melo says, well, yes, of course. He kind of looks at you. He kind of looks up and down. He goes, uh, you, friend, would probably know better than any of your companions what lies in the Fairies Plains.
Of course.
I'm gonna tie up my horse, my
Mhm.
pony. And I'm gonna go into stealth.
Okay. They can all see you, so
Behind this rock?
well, they all have direct line of sight of you.
All right, we're back in roll 20 now, I guess.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Hello?
Roll 20 issues.
I had them to make a
So,
drink at least.
we really, really love roll 20. I'm not calling you guys out, but you're ruining our game. Right. We're all coming back. Videos coming back online.
There we are.
I think we're all there.
So this is a problem with roll 20.
Yes.
I'll be
watch
sending
out.
them a letter.
Watch out. Let's not lose our sponsorship.
That's right. We don't want roll
I
20 to
feel
get
so
super mad at
nervous
us.
if we're still in this
All right.
battle, man.
But Hoven, yes, Joven. Sorry,
Word?
it's a New Mexico thing. You are back behind this rock, and you roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, hold on one second. I apologize.
Once you get a character sheet back up
My
for your
character sheet.
hide.
You want me to stealth? Yes.
Yes.
I can't wait to see this. Oh, I'm so excited.
What is happening?
Ah!
27. Wow, 35 at advantage.
Well, that was a nat 20.
Right. All right. So yeah, you're pretty hidden because I don't think any of their passive perceptions are anywhere close to that high.
That's right.
And you see kind of this older, like bearded centaur kind of bring the cart back around, and they all kind of like semi-circle up, kind of make camp. They start kind of pulling out some rations. This guy kind of opens the cart for you guys. These two kind of switch places. And Melo says, if you please don't think my companions rude, but they do not speak any of the common languages. They only speak in Sylvan. That's why I travel with them. I am the barterer. I am the
I
one
say-
who speaks.
I say in Sylvan, do not worry. The only ones you really need to speak to are myself and the Masinos over there. And I just gesture to the crazy old man standing on a spiral staircase in the middle of the plane.
He kind of chuckles a little bit at you.
Yeah, no.
I was, but I was just
Yes.
talking to him. Okay, what's going on? I can't hear Josh.
So as August goes through, like showing you pretty
I can
much
hear you,
what
yes.
he's got, it's pretty much anything that you could find in Chapter 5 of the Player's Handbook. There's a variety of weapons. There's a variety of armor. Various adventuring things, rope,
Lay
potions
down, dude.
of healing, like basic potions of healing, different kits.
Okay.
Let's see.
Can you hear him, Michael?
I can hear you. That's all. Is anyone else
not,
here?
But not Josh. Okay.
No.
Josh.
Yeah.
Michael can't hear anybody but me.
That's weird. I can hear you.
I just reloaded and it worked. I came back.
Come here, Maggie. Show everybody your beautiful face.
Yeah.
What? Stop it.
There you go. Your video is working now, Michael.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I just
There
couldn't
we go.
before.
That was
All
weird.
right.
Keep going.
Sorry, everyone. Technical issues abated, hopefully.
Well, we'll be canceling our
Now, what the fuck is
subscription.
happening? Now, let me tell you what the fuck's going on.
All right. So Joven went to go hide behind a rock with his pony. The four centaurs kind of circled up. August is opening his cart
Go.
to show to you guys. Melo is doing all of the talking, and he said he told everyone kind of excuse the lack of conversation from my friends here. They are not they do not know the common tongue. That's why they hired me to be their interpreter and their barterer. So he's like, any questions that you have that we can ask, we will. We'll take a break. We'll eat something. If you have if you'd like to purchase any of our wares, by all means. please do so. And they have pretty much anything that would be in Chapter 5 of the Player's Handbook.
I wish to approach the seer of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
It's the guy with the cart, yeah.
I would say to him in Sylvan that I have no real use for any of the wares that you have. However, I offer you my blessing of Eros protect you and your people.
He says back in Sylvan, thank you. I feel that we all need any blessing that we can get. I've been having very troubling visions lately, and I cannot interpret them, even with the aid of Nylea herself.
Can you tell me what you see?
I see volcanoes erupting. I see an island cloaked with snakes. I see winged bulls carrying archons of the stars. I see a giant blue sphinx who mocks us all.
I think you should stop snacking late at night.
He says, perhaps you are right, young one. Perhaps I have been eating a bit too much before bedtime. Let us hope that it is just that.
Hey, you have any potions of healing?
He does, yes. He has a total of 9. Just basic, generic potions of healing.
How much for a potion?
He says... 50 gold.
I'll take 3.
Deal. He takes 3 potions out for you.
I'll hand him 150. Well, it'll be broken change. Be some platinum and gold, but 150 worth.
Sure. Make sure, yeah, add that on your character
I
sheet.
will. It's a 10-to-1 conversion for platinum.
Yes.
Okay. So 110. And they're just basic potions of healing.
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad. Anyone else want one? Anyone gonna need the potion there? No? Yes.
I'm quite alright.
Okay, great.
Can I sneak up? Do I see anything on the one closest to me?
This guy?
Yep.
He was the one who's kind of been like talking in common. He's got a longbow.
Do you have like a money?
Make an
Holder.
investigation check.
16.
He appears to have a pouch at his waist.
I want to sneak up to him and see if I can steal it.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Go! 25.
Okay.
Should be an advantage, but I'll let it slide.
Why should it be an advantage?
Because I think it should be.
Why do you think it should be?
Because I am very stealthy and very
Yeah, but-
sneaky.
They all see you. You're in the there's no cover. You're not hiding behind anything.
I'm very sneaky.
You are stealing from the sheriff in Megaton in the middle of the day.
Well, I'm gonna, I kind of like distract them a little bit. You guys are distracted. You're all talking, bartering. I have some,
Okay.
not a big deal.
I need Bucephalus's character sheet for just a moment.
I do not have a 25 passive perception.
I know you don't. I just need your character sheet.
I feel like somebody's trying to, make it so I can't steal things, and I don't appreciate it.
Do I see him do this?
Hell no.
If anyone has a passive perception of 25.
do you
So
want?
you kind of go in and, Joven, you go in and reach for the
Hold on, the sleight of hand is 25, but
right.
stealth was what was the stealth?
The stealth is irrelevant, apparently.
That's not true. That's not how the game works.
Wait, what
no,
about
my stealth
stealth?
was 27.
No, you see when you were hidden, yeah. You see him like pony up to this centaur, but the sleight of hand is reaching in and trying to grab his money pouch without anyone seeing it.
Well, I'm pretending to gallop by him as I swipe it away from him.
Right. So what
That's
happens
all.
is the one that you're trying to swipe at. I need unarmed strike.
This is a hard sell.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
He bucks at you with his back legs. Does a 21 hit you?
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, it hits me.
Yeah, it does because he rolled a critical on his perception check to notice you. He rolled a natural 20.
No, it didn't. Lies.
It's there. Check the
You're
stream. It's there
You're
in
trying
the
to
chat.
stop me. You're trying to
It's
stop
there
me.
in the chat.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
All right.
On
And
a wisdom?
Yep.
No, what?
1d4 plus 5. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he kicks you in the chest with his back hooves. And he says,
That's such
in
horseshit.
common, he goes, "We don't appreciate thievery around here. August,
Absolute horseshit.
close up shop. We're done dealing with them." And this guy kind of immediately starts like packing up everything. This guy over here kind of circles back around and rides up to you and kind of pulls out a sword. And he kind of points it at you and he goes, "Would you like to try and steal from any of the rest of us, little satyr?"
Nope.
He says that in common?
No.
You guys want to fuck with him?
He says it in Sylvan.
You want to fuck with him?
Joven, he wants to know if you want to buy that sword.
It's a little too big for me. I don't see why, but
Do you say that out loud, Bucephalus?
Yes.
Because Mello says, "No, he's asking if you want to continue to steal from us, little friend. Is our business concluded here?
yeah, there's no
we
reason
offer
to
you
fight.
hospitality and you try and steal from us."
Your god is obviously in your favor.
He tries to steal from you. I apologize for his lack of decorum.
Hey,
Well-
I'll speak Sylvan. You want to fuck with him a little bit?
You can all fight him if you wish. We will not participate.
There's no need to fight. I'll be, Applejack and I will be on our way.
I will cast silent image around him, around Joven, and he just sees this large quasi-real giant brass bell appear around him, and then in an instant it becomes real and he's in a giant bell.
Damn it.
Just to work it a few times, it'll really fuck with him.
Hit the bell.
No! Applejack's in here with me.
Hit the bell. You'll feel better.
Don't do it.
I'll give you 5 gold if you hit the bell. That's all you have to do.
Who are you talking to?
The one with the sword that is near him.
He says, back to you, he goes, "I don't understand the hijinks of you city folk." And he says, "Herd, we ride." And Lilio he kind of goes around you, and he kind of keeps about 15 feet above everyone else. He goes, Argus goes. This one kind of looks back, and he kind of points and he goes, "The law of the herd exists out on the plains. Whatever one of you does, all of you will answer for. Keep that in mind." And they ride off.
You want to get this bell off me, or
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna hit the bell really hard. I'm just gonna hit it with. I'm gonna hit the bell with my hooves.
okay?
You hear Joven. You hear this loud clang. It kind of scares. What's your pony's name?
Applejack.
It kind of scares Applejack. She starts whinnying and kind of bucks back.
And I move over here.
Try and like hold the sides of the bell so it stops it from happening. I'm stuck in here. Somebody can let me out. Anybody can let me out.
How long does
You need
silent
to-
image last?
The silent,
10 minutes.
Silent image, yes, but it's only going to be real for 1 minute. So
Okay.
Wait, hang on. I say we'll let you out when you stop stealing from people. You can't be doing that out here.
I'm not gonna respond to that. It's been 1 minute yet.
And it's done. There you go.
That as the bell like disappears or allows us to go through it, it's kind of calming Applejack down. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And I'll say, well, I guess Mogus wasn't on my side on that one. I guess we continue.
Isn't Mogus's thing less stealing and more just fucking killing people?
You didn't give me a chance.
No, I'm not going to give you a chance to kill us in time. Giant fucking monster. That is what you kill. Centaur tradesman, no killing.
Why not?
Yes? No reason to. No purpose.
I wasn't gonna kill him. I just wanted the pouch.
You want gold? You want Joven. You're poor, you want gold, I give you gold. You want gold?
No, I'm not poor. It's not about being poor.
It's about taking from someone else so that way they can't have it.
It's about having some fun.
Kill your
We're
horse.
out here.
Kill your horse.
Kill my horse. I'm not gonna kill my horse. I'll kill you before I kill my horse.
Why?
No, kill anyone. Fine. Do not kill. Don't kill him.
Look at Applejack. She's cute. Keep riding.
Okay. Which direction are you going to ride?
I don't know.
As they ride off, I'm gonna pull up alongside Tegal if I can.
Sure thing.
Tegal,
What?
how much does it cost to secure your services?
Depends on the competition for them.
How much does it cost to keep you on retainer? And if somebody else offers to buy you out, I'll raise the price.
How much do you have?
Hey, how much do I have? Enough. How much do you want?
Enough.
All right. Well, how much does a one spell cost? How about that?
How bad do you need it?
Not right now at all. When the time comes, I could need it.
Well, I guess you'll figure out how much you'll pay in your time of need.
I can get coin to you in my time of need because I'm getting fucked by giant monster. I can give you coin right now, in advance.
I'll give you credit at the time you need it, and you'll be able to pay me later.
All right,
And if you aren't good for it, I'll kill you.
How much does it cost to for you to paralyze the rogue who tries to steal from me? How much does that cost?
I don't know. We'll have to see when the time comes.
All right. Fine.
1,000 gold.
Right. All right, Bucephalus, you're leading this raggedy bunch. Which way are you going?
It looks to me as though we are going to be going in the direction of Ferris.
Okay. So, it's kind of that general direction.
Yes, as much as I want to go to the Titan Stairs, so we will not be doing. I don't think that's the best idea. We would go in the direction of Ferris.
Okay. So let's see here. That was about 4 hours. We going at just kind of a normal pace now?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to ideally circumvent this entire river system rather than trying to cross it.
Okay. So you'll get to about here, right as it's starting to get dark. And, I mean, if you want to continue on through the night, that's a possibility.
No.
With, maybe be dealing with a little bit of exhaustion if you want to continue, or we can start looking at setting up camp.
I think we should set up camp.
The rest of the party agree?
Sure.
Okay.
Yay. Why not?
All right. Are we all sleeping at once? Are we taking watches? What are we doing? How does camping work?
Definitely watches.
I'll sleep first.
I won't be watching out for any of you unless you pay me.
I'll take a watch by myself. It's no big deal.
I think we should do. How many do we have in the party? 4?
Technically 5, but yeah.
Technically 5. So, we can do 2, 2, and 1.
If you let me sleep first, I can watch.
I
last.
do not. I do not trust you to watch by yourself.
What am I gonna do?
Steal from everybody or kill everybody.
If you're so strong, I can't kill you.
If you, any, please, not even going to have this argument.
I'll watch with him.
You will watch with him.
Please.
Okay.
I will cast Leoman's tiny hut and retire into it and not take a watch. Good
Okay.
night.
And just you in the hut, correct?
Just me, unless somebody wants
Okay.
to pay me.
Got it.
How much?
How much do you got?
I'll give you 1 silver.
I don't even dignify that with a response.
You pissed them off now.
I guess it's 2 and 2 then.
So, Busef and Kirinar, and then Damaskinos and Joven.
That's not enough. That's not enough watches to make the whole night.
That'll get you about halfway through the night. Yeah. Mhm. And then
Bucephalus, you and the Minotaur, you split watch. You do 1 and 1.
That's reasonable.
that'll do
I
it.
think we are both relatively trustworthy individuals.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Kirinar says, "You sleep first, my friend. I will take the second watch.
Fine.
Or I'll take the first watch. Yeah. All right. So, Kirinar is going to take the first watch. The second watch.
Before I go to sleep, I'm going to walk away 20 feet. And I'm going to take a little bit of silver wire, and I'm going to walk around, and I'm going to cast alarm around my campsite.
Okay.
Nice.
To guard against unwanted intrusion.
Okay. And let's see. Let me copy here. Alright, you guys are all here. Whoa, you guys are big there.
And I will also do a couple other things if I can.
Sure.
Waiting. I'm going to cast
spell. I'm going to take out a little statue, a little tiny statue of me, and I'm going to trace one of my tattoos, and I'm going to cast Contingency.
All right. What does contingency do?
I can choose a spell of 5th level or lower. I'll also cast that at the same time. And I describe a condition that occurs, and within the next, I think it's a week, 10 days, when the condition occurs, the other spell is instantly cast.
Okay.
So I will tell my condition is when I lose concentration on a spell as a result of taking damage, and the spell that will be cast when that happens is Resilient Sphere.
That kind of puts you in a little bubble, right?
I place another circle and I cast Resilient Sphere. And it is stored as my contingent spell for the next 10 days.
Pretty cool. I like contingency. It's a cool spell.
Do I?
All right. So here we are on the plains of fairies. Tehol, you're over here in your little hut. Is that a good placement for you? Is that how far you want to be away from everyone else?
Sure.
Okay. And you all are kind of here. Bocephalus is here. Kirinar's taking the first watch. He kind of comes up after a couple of hours, and he shakes you, Bocephalus, and he says, "It's your watch, my friend."
Very well. Time for me.
He kind of lays down. Bocephalus, make a perception check for me, please.
18.
Okay. Bocephalus, you hear more than you can see because it's kind of getting dark. None of you, I believe, have dark vision.
No.
Do we have a campfire lit, or are we kind of camping in darkness?
I think we have a fire lit.
Yeah, we definitely had a fire.
Okay.
I believe that, at the very least, we believe that we are strong enough that we don't need to hide.
Okay.
Being champions and all that, champions don't tend to hide in the darkness.
Right. So, Bocephalus, you hear it before you see it. You hear hoofbeats. You kind of feel it a little bit in the ground. And coming from an easterly direction, you also see what looks to be like what you would assume to be torchlight.
Okay?
Do you want to say anything to anybody?
I'm going to nudge Kiergar, or whatever his name is, Testicles, and hey,
What?
hoofbeats, torches. I'm not sure what. Take a look.
And he says, friends of yours here on the plains of fairies, my old friend?
I don't know for sure.
I don't know what else it could be. Wake everyone else up.
I do so. I wake everyone else.
And I need everyone to roll for initiative, please.
Before I get to rest,
How do you wake up somebody that's in Liam's tiny hut?
You'd have to shout. I mean, you can't get in.
Shouting is not the best idea in this situation.
I just have to just roll off my character sheet. Is that how that works?
Yes. Click on your token first,
Oh,
and then roll off your character sheet. But if not, I can always
No,
add
it's not
turns for you.
not trouble.
So, Bocephalus, let me add a turn for you. Joven's there. who do I not have? I don't have Kirinar. And I don't have Tehol. Tehol is a 6. Kirinar is... Alright, that's everybody. And let's do it here. Alright, Joven, you are kind of awoken. But Bucephalus, how are you going to wake him up?
Joven, just gonna stomp my hoof next to his head as hard as I can.
Just open my eyes. That's unnecessary. What's up?
Hoof sounds and torches coming. Be ready. If you wanted to kill some centaurs, you might have the chance.
Jump up. And then immediately go into stealth.
Okay.
You act like it's the bat. It's like
I know.
Batman. Terry just going like. And then,
Joven,
That's right.
What
Let's
are
go.
what are you hiding behind? Or are you just hiding in the darkness, like crouching low?
Do you know? Before I do that, which direction were they coming in?
The east. They're coming from the east.
Okay. It looks like there's no cover around, so there's nothing I can do there. So all I'm gonna do is, I'll get up, I'll take out some poison and rub it on my blades,
Okay.
and then just sit and wait.
Just so I know which one.
Just the normal
Okay,
potion.
just the serpent's venom.
The standard. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Mark off one use of that on your character sheet.
Yep.
All right. Tehol, you are asleep in your hut.
Yep.
But you hear some commotion kind of coming from your campmates.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Roll over.
Roll over and go back to sleep?
Yep.
Done. Bucephalus.
I am going to. I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. How do I read this stupid thing? I'm going to cast Crusader's Mantle on myself.
Okay.
So a glow comes out of me. I'm very aware that this is just going to give away our location because, and I mean, we have a fire going anyway, so.
Right.
And that means that all radiates me an aura within 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. While in the aura, each non-hostile creature in the area, including you, deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits with a weapon attack.
Sweet. So anyone, are you designating everyone else as your allies?
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, I'd even consider Tehol because he's not a hostile.
Got it. So anyone, if you are within the little yellow circle, you deal an extra d4 damage with. Is it just melee attacks or is it any attack? Even spells?
Any weapon attack.
Any weapon attack. Okay.
It lasts for 1 minute, so it's going to be 10 rounds.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's the end of my turn.
All right. So, a couple of things happen. First off, the night sky starts, like the stars kind of fade a little bit, and you notice a giant thundercloud kind of takes shape over your head. And let's see, we're just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bucephalus, a giant bolt of lightning strikes down upon you,
Okay.
and I need you to make a. You and Kiranar both need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save coming up. 19.
All right, so Kiranar did not save. You
Does
did.
that save, or do I need to look through my stuff to see if I get a bonus to it or anything?
It's a spell. It does save.
Okay.
So Kiranar takes 23 points of lightning damage, and you take half of that, so you take 11.
All right.
As a giant bolt of lightning comes down and strikes upon all of you guys. That one, and then Joven, Damaskinos, and Kiranar, you see arcing towards you these arrows that look like they are on fire. The first one against Hoven. It's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
It's 11 points of piercing damage. And 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
Damaskinos, a 13 to hit.
Oh, my mage armor deflects right off of it.
And against Kiranar, a 14 also misses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see another volley of arrows come, or one more arrow comes. An 8 will miss. So you see these one hits Joven, but these other arrows kind of land on the ground, and it looks like they are on fire, but as soon as they hit the ground, they immediately just return to normal arrows. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hey, what's this on the ground over here anyway?
What's that?
What's covered in the terrain like?
So it's the plains. It's pretty flat. There's a rock over here. There's
Are there
some grass
grasses?
bushes here.
But no tall grass.
No tall grass. It's like they're flat, open plains.
But nothing catches on fire from the lightning strike.
No, nothing to catch on fire. Because the lightning strike didn't actually hit the ground. It hit
Right.
Bucephalus.
Right.
And Kiranar is up. And he sees these kind of centaurs running. He understands something's going on. And he says, Bucephalus, with me! And he's going to charge 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to hold an attack for something that comes into range for him. Damaskinos.
Hey, what are these giant fucking pillars or something? What is this shit on the field?
What is what?
The giant, large things at the top near the centaurs. What are they?
Oh, they're big rocks.
How big are they?
Pretty big, like boulder-ish size, big enough to climb upon or hide behind.
How tall are these things though? Like up top.
Like 5, 6 feet.
Oh, what am I looking at up here then? What is this thing? Can you see this?
Click and hold so I can see what you're looking at. Yeah, those are rocks.
They're blick.
All right. Anyway, how far are they away from me?
From you. The guy who actually rode towards you is about 95 feet. Everyone else is about 130.
All right. Well, I'm going to say I'm getting out of here, and I'm going to cast greater invisibility on myself, and I'm going to move out of the fucking cloud of lightning if I can.
Okay.
So I don't know what direction that would be, and if I can see it. Like this bush over here, perhaps?
Like if you can see the storm cloud.
Can I see where that ends?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to the mosey one too. I'm gonna go like right here to see if I can get out.
30, 35. That's about 40 feet.
Oh, from where I was,
Uh-huh.
about right here.
These are 5-foot squares. There you go.
That's good. I'm right on the edge.
Okay.
That's it.
Joven.
I'm going to take my bonus action to dash
Mm-hmm.
to about here,
Okay.
and then they're so far away. Now can I hide?
Now you can hide. You have something to hide behind.
25.
That's a good hide.
I'm gonna hide, and I'm gonna hold my action just for I don't know if anybody comes next to me.
Okay.
I guess I have a short bow, so I'll wait until if anybody goes next to I forgot Joe's character's name. Joe's character.
Kirinar.
Kirinar, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
My short bow. Yeah.
All right. Tehol, you've now kind of heard giant lightning crashes. You've heard like shots of bows and arrows. There's definitely some sound coming from outside of your hut.
I guess I'll stand up, go to the edge of my hut, and can I see that there is a magical storm happening?
Yes, you see that there is a giant storm cloud above you.
Alright. I would then, I guess, say, you guys owe me one, and cast Dispel Magic
Okay.
at 5th level.
All right. The storm cloud instantly disappears.
And then I'll just stick my head back in.
Okay. Bucephalus.
All right, I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3. Jesus, how far can I move? Fucking far.
80
Forever
feet.
away.
80. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 60. I'll move there, and I'm going to get my sword out, and my sword and my shield are out, and I'm going to hold my action to attack if any enemy combatants enter my range.
Okay. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He entered your range.
All right, I'm going to use my reaction to attack,
Okay.
and I just attacked.
A 29 will definitely hit. I mean, this guy's wearing pretty decent amount of armor, but 29 gets through.
And I do not get an extra attack on a reaction, correct?
Correct.
Okay. That's going to be 13 points.
Plus your D4 from Crusader's Mantle.
I thought that might have done that on its own. Plus 3
Okay.
radiant damage.
16 points as you slice into this guy. Okay, and then he is going to take his attacks against you.
Okay.
The first is an 18.
That does not hit.
The second is a critical at 25.
Of course it is. Ugh.
So that is 10 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And the third attack is only a 15.
Which
So
is
he's
not-
kind of engaging with you. You're blocking and parrying as needed. And you hear him call out in Sylvan. He says, "Attack the warriors first."
All right. I need to roll a concentration check for Crusader's Mantle, correct?
Is it concentration?
Yes.
Then yes.
And do I add my spell attack with my spell?
It's
thing
just
or no?
it's a straight con save, and the DC is 10 or half of the damage, whichever's higher.
Okay. And it's 2. 21.
Okay. Crusader's Mantle stays up. And Kirinar kind of yells, "I'm coming, old friend!" 10, 20, 25.
Yeah, like, it's only give a gold.
Is he gonna be within 5 feet of me? Ideally.
Kirinar?
Yeah.
He can be. Do you tell him that?
I mean, if he knows that that's how his abilities work, I would assume that he would. That's all.
I don't know if he knows how your abilities work.
Oh, never mind. Then he can do whatever he feels he should do.
Okay. So he's going to take his 2 attacks. Wait, 3 attacks at this point? Yeah, 3 attacks. His first attack is a 27, which definitely clangs into this captain. For 12 bludgeoning damage? Jesus Christ. He hits the second time for an 18, which also hits. For another 14 points of bludgeoning damage. What kind of Warhammer
Are
is
you
that?
adding the 1d4 radiant to each attack?
I am not. So let's do another 2d4. Another 7. And he swings his hammer a third time. Yeah. So Kirinar ain't messing around as he just starts lobbing this warhammer recklessly all over the place, making 3 connections and very much between you and him, very much bloodying up this leader of this centaur pack. And he kind of cheers and he goes, "Just like our days in the arena, old friend." And Damaskinos, it is your turn.
Alright, what is the other one doing back there?
These 2 that are together have longbows out and arrows notched and ready. And these 2 appear to be... One of them is kind of staring at one of the archers and kind of muttering some words with his hand out. The other one is kind of looking up towards the sky, wondering where that rain cloud has gone.
Alright, well, I'm going to go back there, and I'm going to go 30 feet, which is my movement, I believe, as much as I can. As the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that one, I think. And then I'm going to drop a spell on the back line. These 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right in the middle, if I can, maybe off to the side a little bit.
I love when he counts.
And I'm going to move my hands around, and I'm going to trace 2 little circles rotating around each other on my forearm, and I'm going to cast synaptic static on them.
Okay.
Synaptic static.
Can all make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. All 4 of them?
It's a 20-foot radius, so if I can hit all 4, wonderful. If I cannot, then I will hit the
5,
3
10,
dumb ones.
15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. You can hit these 3, the 3 on the left.
Then
Or
I-
the 3 on the right. You just can't hit all of
The
them.
one on the right was the one casting,
Yes.
and the one on the left was also casting or not? casting?
Yes.
Motherfucker. Which one is it? Alright, we'll do the one with the lightning bolt, I guess. Maybe he's not the fucking wizard. I don't know. Let's do that one.
Okay. So 3 intelligence checks. It's a 5, a 7, and a 7.
Oh, that's
I'm
not
assuming they all fail.
There's 28 points of psychic damage to them.
All right.
As around them, this wave of psychic energy seems to confuse and confound them. Though they cannot be affected if they have intelligence lower than 2. So
Oh, well, you're good there.
they have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, they all must roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from all attack rolls and ability checks.
Ooh, okay.
Develop Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. You may make an int save at the end of each turn, ending the effect on assist. But I don't know if I think the odds are good for that one.
Yeah, probably not. So minus d6s on their attacks. Okay.
Attacks, ability checks, and Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Got it.
And that is my turn.
All right. Joven.
I'll use my dash.
Whoa.
Yep. And I'm going to try to blinding smite this guy.
Okay.
Oh shit. I have to do just an attack roll, right?
Blinding smite is, yeah, because you actually have to hit him first.
You hit, and then I looked into it. You hit, and then you can decide.
And then you decide.
And you can decide if you do a smite. It was weird. It was written one place where you got to decide if you're gonna do it first.
No,
Yeah.
not with blinding smite.
Okay.
With divine, the divine smite is something you can add on after you hit. Almost all other smites are bonus actions that you cast, and it's the next time you hit a creature during that spell's duration.
That's
Nice.
probably confusing.
Yeah, so I'll use. I'll try to attack him.
Okay, so wait, you used your bonus action to dash,
Correct.
so you can't cast smite because that's a bonus action.
Okay, I'll just attack.
A regular hit.
Yeah.
That does hit, and you do get sneak attack damage because you have lots of allies here fighting with you.
And it's also the poison too, so
Yeah,
And add the 1d4 radiant.
I got a
It's gonna-
fucking 1. Oh
it's gonna
my
do
god.
a crap
That's
ton
so
of damage, but that's all right.
Can I get sneak attack in there somehow?
Yes, you should have like a little global modifier on your character sheet right beneath your attacks that says like sneak attack. Mm-hmm.
20 damage.
So 26 plus your d4. So 30
poison.
points of damage, and he would need to make a con save
Correct.
if you didn't stab him in the throat, and he immediately just fell over dead.
That's right. I actually like to think I went up and just stabbed him right in the heart.
Yeah, right. As you kind of leap up, like overhead, just
Yep.
right into his chest.
Yep.
Well, that's no fun.
That'll do it.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay. Tehol, safe in your hidey hole.
I mean, they seem to have it well in hand. They'll just stay here.
Okay. All right. Bucephalus.
Bucephalus is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, run all the way here,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to do and he is going to use his full series of attacks. And where is it? Here it is. I'm going to strike. The fuck is it? Once. It's a natural 1.
A natural 1 misses. And
Sure.
he's actually going to then use a reaction to
Okay.
try and bunk you on the head with his quarterstaff
All right.
as you swing and a miss, and a 12 does not hit you, so
All
he
right.
swings and misses as well.
Attack number 2,
Mm-hmm.
a 23 to hit,
Yes.
and that's going to do 13 damage plus my plus 3 radiant.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my hooves as I'm using the charge ability,
Okay.
and that's going to be a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
and do an additional 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Plus 1d4.
Right.
Didn't turn my hacks on.
My hacks.
Yep, oh, wrong hacks. 1.
All right.
Additional 1 radiant.
That's yeah. He's looking pretty beat up, just from those couple of attacks. Anything else?
And that's all for me.
All right. Seeing his friends kind of sort of in danger, these guys kind of rear back a little bit to here and to here, and they both loose 2 arrows each at you, Bucephalus.
Okay.
24.
20. Just hits my armor class.
Minus D6?
Oh! minus D6.
So it's a 21.
Nope.
Okay. How's your DC? How's your armor class at 24?
Because I bought the plate. I bought the shield.
Enchanted stuff?
Yeah, it was enchanted. It was plus.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
And I've got defender. And I've got shield master. I've got all that stuff.
Yep, that'll do it. All right.
What the fuck?
This could still possibly hit. Nope, that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Ha!
That one is a critical.
Of course it is.
Total?
26.
Minus a D6?
It doesn't matter. It's a critical. It automatically hits him.
Hey.
For 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 4 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And the last one is a 15. That will not hit. So they all kind of loose some arrows. They don't necessarily know kind of what to do. They're slightly confused.
Like rain on a tin roof.
Right.
I can end it.
This one is going to kind of look at you and start kind of speaking some words, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Con save. $11. I'm not sure if I add anything to it with anything. Because I'm not sure, I'm going to say I don't.
Okay. What weapon are you currently holding in your hand?
I'm holding my sword.
All right. Your sword heats up to the point where it hurts so bad that you feel you can't even hold on to it anymore. You're going to take 8 points of fire damage, and you immediately drop your weapon.
All right.
And this guy in front of you is now going to do the same thing against your armor. So I need you to make another con save.
$16.
Okay. You don't necessarily feel the urge to take off your armor, but you are going to take 15 more points of fire damage. As your armor is now melting to your skin. Kiernar runs up and he says, we'll take out the ones that are running away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. He tries to get close to that archer and he's going to just dash up to him. Damaskinos.
Hey, did the one fighting Bucephalus just stay right in melee with him?
He did stay in melee with him, yes.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to move my movement. Actually, you know what? No, I'm fucking not. I'm just going to go this way. I can go right here. Yeah, I need that I attacked last time. Again, same thing. Synaptic static.
to these 3 that have already been affected by it?
Yes, it's hitting them again. Well, they can
Alright.
see if it ends on for the last one, but they're just going to take it again.
They're
so,
just going to take it again, right?
so they can make a save
So
again.
a 20, a 6, and a 5.
Okay, so the one will take. I don't know which one did that. The one of them will take half damage,
Okay.
and the
This
other
is the one who saved, and the other 2 did not.
and the other one will take.
Oh, minus a d6 though against their
No,
saves.
it's only con saves to maintain concentration. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
saves. That would be
Okay.
real good. Okay.
Does he maintain concentration on his heat metal?
24.
He
sim-
might.
Well, this will help to do this now against this with disadvantage. Unless
And
he
now
makes
he's
a
gonna.
problem.
Oh, but he saved.
Saved against this one.
Against this one, yes.
But did you roll for the last one?
Oh, but yeah, it's the
Not
last one is
concentration,
still
but they
in
can be affected
effect.
by 2 instances at the same time.
Right. Okay. So let's see.
Dang, you can do that to the same person over and over again? Oh my god. Oh my
Apparently.
god, that's horrible.
Right.
Oh, they
But
don't
well,
do
the good news is it doesn't stack. Like they either have
Yeah.
a minus d6 or they don't. It's not like a negative. It's
So
not
he
like minus
didn't make the
2d6.
previous one, then he has to make like he would take 12 damage, but that would be con save with
And he's got to do the con save minus a d6.
That's to maintain concentration.
Right. So that was a 10.
So you only did 12 damage from this.
You did 12 damage, which is higher. So he drops heat metal on your sword.
No, it wouldn't be. Right? It wouldn't be.
It's 10 or half the
Half
damage,
would be
whichever is
6.
higher.
Half would be 6, so 10. So he made
Half of the damage was 12. Oh, but he took 12.
He saved, but he saved. Yeah, he
6.
saved.
So he did save. Yeah.
Yeah, he saved.
Yep.
The other ones take 24 damage.
Yep.
Each. And
Done.
They are still affected by it. Okay, cool. My turn.
Does that affect every creature, or is it just
Oh
creatures
no,
you
yeah.
choose?
Fucking dumbass really needs to make it.
Because it's going to be Kirinard too.
yeah, that's fine. Unless you have it lower than 2, in which case you would have taken it. But,
Close.
He also fails, so he takes 24 points of damage. Ow! Why does everyone keep hitting me when we're friends? Anything else, sir?
No, I'm good.
All right, Joven.
Yeah, come KS this one too.
70. Yeah, perfect. Boop.
This-
Dash. Attack.
Bonus
Can you go
Dash.
attack any of the other spellcasters? Jesus Christ.
I'll get hit by the spell. No way. 13.
A 13 does not hit. You go to stab him, and he kind of bucks up with his hooves and dodges out of the way.
Oh, this game's boring.
You just killed the last one with like 70
I want
million
to kill
points of
them all.
damage.
I want to kill them all. All right, I'm
Roll
done.
the 1 on your damage and still did like 26 points of damage.
I know it's
Right.
really bad.
Tehol.
I suppose I'll run. Up here. And then... I guess I could use my action to move again.
You could.
Sure. That's it.
Okay. Boosie.
I'm going to attack this
Mhm.
this guy in my face. I hate that it does. It's gonna be a 20 to hit,
A 20 hits, yes.
13 damage, slashing,
Okay. And your D4.
in my D4. I think we should do that on its own.
There should be a way to do with Crusader's
Right.
Mantle. You should have a global modifier to click when you've turned it on.
That's 3 radiant.
16. And. Alright, he saves.
Alright, I attack him again.
Okay,
27,
that'll hit.
13 again.
Alright, as you carve your longsword into him, The radiant damage kind of burns the skin on his face, and he kind of looks at you and he just says in Sylvan, "Brother," with this kind of questioning, and he falls over dead.
And yeah, that's it for my turn.
All right. This one's going to kind of, seeing how fast you guys can move, they're kind of going to go this way. Is that one going to disengage with Kirinar? I don't think he is. Alright, this one is going to cast a spell at Bucephalus. It's going to make a ranged spell attack, which is a 20 to hit.
Which does not hit.
It does not. So he kind of throws this giant shard of ice at you, and it hits the ground right in front of you and then explodes. And I need you and Joven to make dex saving throws, please.
Okay.
I'm doing it. There it is. Wow, my rolls are so bad all the time.
Only a second.
You both take 3 points of cold damage as small shards from this chunk of ice fly up and kind of hit you.
Damn, I was at 69 too.
Right. And this one doesn't... actually, this one is going to try and run away from Kirinar, which will let him have an attack of opportunity. -19 hits. It might kill him.
Minus a d6.
Oh, minus a d6. Thank you.
No problem.
So that's 18 still hits. Does 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright, so this one's going to... Just gonna shoot 2 arrows, one at Bucephalus and one at Joven. A 12 against Bucephalus, a 10 against Joven. He's very concerned because he's missing all the time. This one's going to try and hit Kirinar twice. A 22 and a 17. The 22 will hit. Oh wait, minus a d6. 3 is a... That does not hit. Alright, so everyone's missing everyone because they're all muddled and confused.
Excellent.
Alright, Kirinar says, "I don't know which one to go after," and runs at this one. And tries to hit. Will definitely hit. 7 damage. That's 1. 2, that's gonna hit regardless. That's... Wow. Alright.
Wow.
So 14 points of damage, and then the critical is 14 plus 1, 15 points of damage as he mauls this thing to death, smacks it over the head with his hammer as well, and it's dead. I can't get to the... Why can't I get to the X? Alright, fine. Alright. Damaskinos, it's you.
Who's this fellow over here? Which one is he?
Which one over where?
This fellow closest to me. Which one was that? Was that the caster?
This guy over here?
Yeah.
He's one of the guys with the shooting flaming arrows.
Fuck, no fun. I'm going to go up to him and I have 25 feet, I think, ish about that. And I am going to trace. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to trace a wall on my bicep, and I'm going to cast a wall of force in the dome around him to trap him.
Okay.
So you're not going anywhere.
and I will lose concentration on the invisibility, so I appear invisible again.
Okay.
And that's it. That is it.
Can I get into that wall or no?
You can try. Certainly.
Tehol. Oh, sorry. I'm one behind. Joven, yeah.
I can't make it fully to him, so I'll just try and shoot him with my short bow.
Okay. Can projectiles go through the wall of force?
It depends.
We shall try.
I have to say I'm not familiar with that spell too much.
No, nothing can. Good luck. Does it bounce back and hit you in the fucking face? Maybe.
It can be free floating. Okay.
Nice shot!
Nothing can pass through the wall. So yeah, you shoot it and it kind of hits and goes boink and kind of flies off in a random direction.
I'll shoot it 4 more times, and then my
Boink,
turn.
boink, 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 and they all fly off. All right, Bucephalus.
All right. I'm
Damascenus,
going
why are you
to
dead?
chase him down,
Okay.
chase him down, and
Oh,
Take
damn
my-
it. Sorry, Tehol. I was like, I'm always one behind on the turn counter. Tehol, I'm sorry, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's fine. I just was moving, so
Okay.
I'm done.
Running. Double movement. Okay. Bucephalus, chasing down this guy, which you automatically do.
yes,
Yes.
and I'm gonna get my full series of attacks. There we go. Longsword.
16 does not hit. You kind of glance off of his splint mail.
All right, I'm going to do. Can I declare that this one's a divine smite or no?
You have to cast the spell Divine Smite.
As a
Oh wait, Divine Smite is divine is after you hit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll do this one. Long strike. Oh, nope, does not hit. I'm
Yep.
sure.
It's
But
dancing
I will
around a
use-
little bit.
But I will use my bonus action then to do my hooves attack.
Okay.
Nope, only a 16.
Yeah,
On that one.
he's kind of dancing all around you. He's kind of got your timing down.
All right,
That's it, yeah?
that's my action, my bonus action, my movement. I'm done.
All right. This archer kind of runs and boom, and he hits the wall, and boom, and hits the wall, and he lets out some kind of curse that no one can understand. Well, I guess Joven
I
can.
can.
Yeah, but you can't. I'm not sure if you can hear him. Well, you might be able to. But it's it's kind of like, fuck these wizards, in Sylvan. The other one, what's he gonna do? Doesn't have a lot that he can do. He is going to. He's got his last spell slot here. No, he's just gonna do this. Con save, Bucephalus, please.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
All right. $19.
All right, nothing. He tries to throw some ice at you, and doesn't. But he does try and move away. He's running.
All right. I do not get my sentinel. Okay, I don't think, unless it does. Does my sentinel thing use my reaction or no?
It uses an attack of opportunity. Yeah, it's a reaction.
All right.
haven't-
So I can't because I used my bonus action already. Isn't that my reaction?
No, reactions and bonus actions are different.
All right. Excellent. So I'm going to take my attack then.
Okay. That you hit
21.
him this time. Yep.
13 damage.
All right. So as he tries to run away, you kind of carve into the back of his hide, and he falls. So, Damaskinos, how long does your wall of force last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So for all intents and purposes, you have this other centaur trapped. And we're going to say that combat is over as you guys decide what it is that you want to do with this centaur that you have trapped behind a wall for the next
I'm
9
going
and a
to
half
call
minutes.
on Phoenix's blessing, and I'm going to cast Disguise Self to appear as a centaur creature.
Okay.
I'm going to appear as Coletra,
the one I saw before. And I'm going to call him too. And what is the meaning of this?
And he says back, he goes, what have you done? What have you all done to our chief?
He calls back in Sylvan to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was trading with these people. Why do you attack them?
He says, you are of the Lacona tribe, based on your colors. You know nothing of the fairies' herds. You are out of place here.
Alright, I'll drop the illusion. Here's my dog.
He looks back. Damn wizards. Says, well, if you're going to do it, just kill me now, or release me.
Can I move closer to the bubble?
Yes, you can move 5 feet closer.
Can you let me in? I just want to say hello.
Jesus Christ.
Yes? Damaskinos?
No.
Knock on the thing. Come on.
It's like you're knocking on hollow air, but you still feel resistance.
Let me talk to him.
You can talk to him through the bubble.
I'll wait.
He tries. You see him. He's kind of like running around like the outside of this wall. He tries like taking a running leap to try and jump over it, and you see like he kind of gets his front hooves kind of like stuck, but he doesn't have the strength to pull himself up because his centaur body weighs too much, and he falls back down.
Wait, it's not a dome? It's you like can
No,
jump over?
it's a 10-foot wall.
Oh, I'm gonna jump over it then.
No, it's a dome. I figured it was a dome.
Wall of Force is definitely not a dome.
I believe I can shape it like a dome. I can form it into a hemispherical
Oh,
dome.
there we
Yeah.
You can form it into a dome or
I
a
thought
wall.
so. Okay. Okay.
All right.
I thought so.
Never mind. He tries to jump out. He hits his head.
I wait. And wait. And wait.
And as this is happening, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do this. Not saying. Does it say no magic either? I can't see. Cannot tell. Yes, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to continue the duration until my other friends get here. The next
Okay.
one.
Wait, you are going to let it go or not?
No, I mean I'm going to continue it until I don't know what the rest of them are doing, but I assume they're coming over here with us.
Yeah. Yeah, Kiranar comes down. And he looks at you, Bucephalus, and he spits on the ground. And he says, Fairy's blood traitor.
Wait, looks at Bucephalus and says that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As soon as he drops the wall, I'm going to cast Harm.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him too.
He screams out, what are you waiting for, cowards? It's obvious you're going to kill me. Just do it.
You
Get it over with.
As a prisoner. Or as a hostage.
And where will you take me?
We will use you for as long as it takes us to cross these plains until we are out of the realm of your people.
And then I expect you're just going to let me go.
Honestly, I do not care what happens to you. But as bloodthirsty as my companions are, I think you are more valuable to us alive than dead.
If you think you can use me as a bargaining chip for safe passage through the ferries, you haven't met my herds before. They care little of the life of one member of the herd.
We'll see. Kiranar, will you restrain him once the bubble drops?
I could try and knock him out first.
That's
Be
fine.
easier to tie him up.
Bucephalus, how do you feel about this? You okay with this?
Life in the herd is something I left long ago, so I care not.
Excellent.
It's funny. They would value my life the same as yours. Nearly worthless. Valuing the precious herd above everything else.
I'll take him alive then. And I'll drop the bubble.
Okay. Bubble drops.
I cast harm.
Right. Makes a con save. Which is a 22.
It's a DC 18.
Right, so it's half damage.
I actually don't know.
Pretty sure with a spell that high, I'm sure it's not going to save for nothing.
On a failed save, it takes 14d6, or half as much on a successful save. So half of
Okay.
46.
Is 23. Yeah, and so as soon as you, Damaskino says you drop the bubble, just these patches of like leprosy and like dark skin just start spreading all over him. His flesh starts to rot off the bone, and he falls over dead.
It's more useful to us alive.
He shouldn't have woken me up.
Yep, I agree with that one.
And I walk away and cast Leoman's tiny hut again.
Do they have horns?
The centaurs?
Yeah.
No.
No. Oh, okay, I didn't think so. I will I'll take one of his fingers.
All right. Gruesome.
No, well,
but cool.
not his. The one of the ones that I killed. Yep, killed. That's right.
Okay.
And I'll strip all the meat off of it and put the bone in my bag.
Okay. I'll say while you're also doing all of that, you do find a gold pouch on him that has 23 gold pieces as well.
Throw it over to Damaskinos. I know you wanted him alive, but at least Mogus is happy. And I'll go back to Applejack.
Okay. Anyone else?
No.
Going back to setting up camp for the night?
The fighter type. What
Yeah.
does he have on him?
So he's got a set of half plate. He has a couple of daggers, 2 scimitars, and like a little gold pouch, a pouch of coin on him.
I'll take that. I'll take the pouch of coin.
Mm-hmm. It's 18 gold.
18 gold. It was bad luck. Bad luck.
Walking back to the camp smiling.
And I think as everyone slowly drifts off to sleep, thinking about camping out on the open Ferries Plains, envisioning of this might just be a taste of what the Oracle was talking about the dangers that you may or may not face, but the party feeling fairly confident that if something else, some kind of danger comes their way, they might be able to take care of it. Saying prayers to your various gods, that's where we will end it for tonight. Damaskinos, an increase of 4 piety for you.
Thank you.
Bucephalus, an increase of 3.
3.
Kiranar, an increase of 2. Tehol, an increase of 5. Joven, an increase of net 1, because you did actually lose 1. But you gained 2 for Joven.
Okay.
And that's where we will pick up next week. The rest will go off just great, so everyone can be back up to your spells, full hit points. And we'll start on the Plains of Fairies next week.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. Thank you, Josh, once again.
Good job, folks. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, there's some minor technical difficulties, but we handled it handedly.
Sorry about that. Roll20 went out for a bit. Hopefully next week it'll be fine. Tune in next week, same time, 6:30. See if these guys make it to Nykthos alive. And tune in on Thursday if you have some time to watch episode 3, I think, of Humblewood. Some furry woodland creatures killing lots of evil baddies.
Thirsty.
And we'll see y'all later. Have a good one.
See ya.